Here we go, guys. How you doing? Welcome back to a new video. This is Hard Gainers Club. Sometime we have to remember why the name of my channel is Hard Gainers Club. So, because we are different. Hard gainers are not as everybody else. So when you watch my channel, just keep that in mind, This channel is focused on hard gainers trying to have progress in the gym. Now, a hard gainer is basically, to put it simply, somebody that is genetically not gifted or meant to build any muscle whatsoever. More likely somebody that would do very well in marathon or endurance sport where muscles are not needed. But if you happen to be like me, that you love bodybuilding, you love muscles, and your parents gave you bad genetics for it, it's not the end of the world. You can still get results. I mean, I have some muscle, not as much as I would love to. I work so hard for it, but you can still get some results. So from the last video where you see my diet, I'm sticking to the same diet every single day, as you saw on the video. And I was 183, and that was about 5 days ago when I started my diet. Right now, I'm at 189.2 this morning. Always weight yourself when you wake up, first thing after going to the bathroom, butt naked. That is your proper weight that you can compare to your future weight. So we up 6 pounds, basically only thanks to the diet. And then let's come down to the interesting part. What am I doing that is supplementing my goal to build back some muscle? I want to get back to about 200 pounds. I've been 200 pounds many times before. Guys, sorry for the noise, but it just started raining pretty hard. I hope you can hear me good. Check. Hear me? I hope so. So, basically, also the reason why my diet jumped to high carbs right away is because of muscle memory. Me being at my biggest at about 235 pounds, I do have muscle memory. So if I ramp up my food and start eating more carbs, I can start from a good high baseline and move on from there, because it's not like I never got big before. Anyway, that said, I explained that better in my diet video. Obviously, I'm not natural. I never hide it. And I'm also letting you know what I'm doing to help myself gaining some muscle back. So usually I'm on a TRT regimen, which equal to a very small amount of testosterone a week, just 150 milligrams, and 2 IU of growth hormone every night. That is my normal regular TRT dose that I take year round. But now I decided to do a little extra in order to build some muscle for the next couple of months. I'm going to be doing this because this is only my 5th day. It's a Friday. I started my program on Monday, the past Monday, so 5 days ago. So the drugs, they're not kicking in yet. Slowly, I might feel something already. But what I'm doing now is the total amount, 120 milligram of NPP per week. NPP is the fast-acting DECA, like Decadurabolin, Nandrolone. So I do that, 120 a week, along with 250 milligram of testosterone a week. For testosterone, I'm taking Sustanon, which is a mix of different testosterone esters. So 250 test, 120 DECA, NPP, fast DECA. That's all I'm taking a week. I split this into 3 small injections, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, in order to keep the blood levels as stable as possible so that I don't get any side effect, which I most likely will not, because it's a very, very low dose. But since my body is not used to the steroids anymore, is not used to using that amount of drugs anymore, and my most drug I've been using is 150 of test a week, definitely adding the DECA and almost doubling the testosterone, my body will definitely feel the impact of this. Let's call it a small cycle, because it's a small cycle. Nothing like the cycles I used to do back in the days, where 600-700 milligrams was the least I would take a week of anything. But with time, you get a bit smarter, you get older, you care about your health. I'm trying to do everything as safe as possible. I've done my blood work, everything looks great, and I'm only doing this little blast cycle, which for many nowadays, this is not even a cycle, it's just a maintenance therapy. But I'm doing this, what I consider a cycle for myself, for the next 2 to 3 months. Let's see how I feel. I might switch the DECA for the Masteron in about a month from now. And that because like a lady friend is coming to visit me. So I want to be sexually perfect. And the DECA might cause problems and issues down there, while the Masteron actually helps with libido and sexual drive. I feel great when I'm doing Masteron, and next month I will swap the DECA to Masteron at about 200 milligram a week of Masteron. The test will remain the same at 250 milligram a week. And I keep that dose so that I don't get any gyno side effect or estrogen side effect. At such a low dose, I do not usually get side effects. I'm very excited. I haven't done a mini cycle in a very long time. Last year I've used some Anadrol for a month, which really bloated me. I mean, it worked, but it wasn't really a cycle. So I'm very excited for someone who used to abuse steroids. And I stopped more than 10 years ago. By the way, I'm 47. Yes, I'm that old. I've stopped more than 10 years ago doing those stupid cycles and everything, even because as a hard gainer, after a while you realize that no matter how much PEDs you use, you're never gonna get big. Genetic is just genetics. So a small dose actually works better with me, especially because right now I'm pretty much perfect on my diet, on my training, on my rest. So I can utilize the small doses as good as my body can possibly process it. Anything more, and my body, I don't respond well. So it was just a waste of health, money, and time. So here we go. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep you updated with my mini cycle. I feel really well. The carbs of the new diet are working. As I said, I'm up 6 pounds. The strength in the gym, I feel like it's coming back. On the last workout I did Wednesday, I'm back to my regular chest press numbers, which is great. And this to show you how a hard gainer like me, it's easy to lose muscle. I mean, I went from 192 2 weeks ago to 183 within 2 weeks, just like that, because I had a week off training and off diet where I ate less. So this is how much my body doesn't want muscle. It might be hard to believe for regular people, and also some trainers I talk to and other people that are genetically gifted or normal, where some people go to the gym, work out, don't give a fuck about diet, don't take no drugs, and still build a good amount of muscle and strength. But real hard gainers, They go to the gym, do everything as good as possible, and the result is a little itty bitty bit of result that if you stop working out for a week, it's just gone. So be patient, and for y'all guys that have normal genetics and do not understand what a hard gainer is, because I always get this. They say, oh, it's good, you don't train hard enough, you don't eat enough, you don't do this enough. No, guys, people with good genetics will just never, ever understand what it is to have bad genetics. Look at my legs. Your people think I don't know how to train legs? Really? I still have some people coming to me and say, oh, but if you do legs with me, they will grow and this and that. Yo, if you don't have the fibers, the cells in a muscle to grow, your muscle is just not going to grow. You think in 20 plus years of working out, using drugs and everything, what the hell? I used to play college football. I used to do heavy squats 3 times a week, sprints, everything. My legs will get stronger, but they will never get big. Never. And that is called genetics. And people need to realize this. Even people with great genetics need to understand that some other people can do the same thing and will never ever be getting the same results as them. It's hard to believe. I myself never wanted to believe it. For many years I was in denial, just trying to use more drugs to compensate for genetics. But you know, the funny thing in bodybuilding, genetics for building muscles goes right along with genetics on responding on steroids. So most likely you're not building muscles in the gym, and also your body is not going to respond very well to the anabolics, the PEDs. While you have some people who just take 500 milligrams of testosterone a week, they just gain 30 pounds of muscle in no time. Good for them, lucky them. I've trained many people like that. I'm very jealous, I tell the truth, but that's how life is. So we do the best with what we have. Obviously, I'm trying to keep it as healthy as possible. I love life. I want to live long as possible. So I'm only gonna do this little cycle for 2 to 3 months, and then I go back to my normal TRT therapy, straight up. So I hope you guys find this interesting. I'm just telling you the truth. I know I don't look like a bodybuilder, but my mental setup, it is the one of a bodybuilder, because to even be my measly 190 pounds at 5'11", it's a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice, and I would be probably 150 pounds skinny fat if I didn't do all this sacrifice in the gym. So I'm still happy with the results I get, because you have to look at your own self. You can compare yourself to me. Okay? That said, let's go to the gym. We're doing a Pool B workout, which will be focused on biceps, mainly heavy biceps, rear delts, traps, and some back workout. I'm saying some back workout because the heavy back workout is on Pool Day A, which was 4 days ago. Pool Day B, more focus on my arm, on my biceps, and the back training is not gonna be to failure. It's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be short and medium intensity. And then in 4 days from now, we're gonna hit my back really, really hard again and do biceps. Like, that's how I do. But one day we're gonna talk about the schedule, how I come up with my training routine after so many years of trials and errors and trying different things, and I find what works exactly for my body, which might not be what works for you. So everybody through experience just find out what eventually works for them. And the work of a coach, which I am, is also to help people find out what works for their body type and their lifestyle. So that's it, guys. I'll see you in the gym. I'm very excited. Doing biceps is something I love, and the biceps is really missing compared to the triceps. As you can see, my triceps are basically twice as big as my biceps. It's been one of my weak spots, but we keep working on it. We never quit. So I'll see you in the gym, guys, and thanks for watching. All right, this is the first exercise, rear delts. I'm already warm up. I've already done 3 work sets. This is gonna be my last heavy set, 4. Rear delts, first exercise. Then we move on to biceps. Here we go. Set number 4. Okay, good job. Here we go. I usually don't show you my warm-ups because it's not fun and interesting, but it's very, very important that you see how to warm up in case you're trying to do my same workout. I'm not just gonna start with a heavy weight and push heavy right away. We don't want to get injured. So as you can see, what is this, 10 pound? I'm warming up, yes, with 10 pounds. And then I'm gonna do 15 pounds, and then I do 20 pounds. I take my time, and I make sure I warm up properly. Once my biceps feels nice and full with blood, then I can start counting my working sets. All these 2, 3, 4 sets, very light, is just warming up. Warm up, do some stretching, warm up, do some stretching. I'm gonna do this like 2, 3 times before we go to the working weight. So see you then. Stop. All right, I'm not saying I warm up already. This is still not a working set, but I'm done with the stand-up light. So let's feel the 30 pounds. Just doing 10 reps is still not considered a work set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. All right, nice and easy, 10 reps. Second hand. 2, 3, 4. Come around. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, that's it. It's easy. Okay, this is like a working set. See, I go by feeling. I'm not ready to go all out yet. That's gonna be the next set. This is a heavy set, 35 pound, but nothing too crazy. I'm just prepping. I want to be ready for the all out set, which is the next one. So here we go. That was 12 with my left hand. 10-second rest, then we go with the right hand. Go 12 again. All right, here we go. As you can see, I'm finally ready for the heavy set. So I've done a lot of warm-up, but trust me, do your warm-up. Now I'm ready, fully warm, ready to hit it hard. Don't mind me the little cheating, it's done by purpose, because you just have to push weights sometimes. You can't always do. I'm not for always being perfect with the execution. Sometimes you want to shock your muscle, push heavier weight that you can actually manage, but still do it in a safe style, you know? You see, I cheat, but just enough. So let's do this. I don't really have a rep range in mind. I go as far as I can go. Here we go. Oof. Oof. Woo! That was one hand. Oh god. Now we have two hands. So time for the right hand now. 12 reps. So let's match the reps on this side. Let's do this. Woo! That was hard. 12 reps with 45. Okay, guys. This is a heavy set. So I did 45 pounds, did 12 reps, nice to failure. I'm gonna try. Remember, this is the first week I'm training heavy again in a while. So I'm gonna try the 50 pound for 8 reps at least. 8-9 reps. With a little cheating, but squeezing my bicep to death. Let's see what comes through on this. Let's see. I have to concentrate and do this. Let's go. Let's go. Fucking lightweight. Fuck. 10 reps. 10 reps. That's good. But I have too much the other arm now. Okay. Woo. Let's do it. That's not bad at all. 10 reps. I didn't think I would do 10 reps. Let's match it now. 10 reps again. Come on. Strong, strong, strong. Strong. Pussy weight. Fuck. So we did really 2 heavy working sets on that seated dumbbell curl. The last one destroyed me. I went to full failure, 100% intensity. So I don't have much left. We're gonna do 2 or 3 sets of these, starting with this one. I don't even know if the weight is right. Let's see how this feels. Perfect. Okay guys, here we go. My cameraman is going to help me out, so nobody's holding the phone right now. Let's go. Let's do some forced reps. When we can't come up no more, we go beyond and beyond. One more. That's it. Stop. Okay, first set. I did a warm-up set. First exercise for back of my choice, rowing machine. Let's go. All right, first set. Okay, here we go, guys. So, second set, I'm not gonna video the fourth set because they're all gonna be the same. Basically, what I'm doing on this pull day B, where the emphasis is on the biceps and traps and rear delts, which I train those at 100% failure. When I'm doing my back, after the biceps, I'm using more of a perfect technique, focusing on the squeeze of the muscle, not really on moving the weight and power and failure. So I just do 2 exercises, 4 sets each exercise, proper form, proper squeeze, feel a good pump, but don't reach failure. Because on pull day A, then the aim will be to get to failure for the back exercise. So today, you're gonna see another set of this. Remember, I'm doing 4, and this is set number 2. Then we're moving on to something else. So it has to be focused on the good form today. Good form, good squeeze, good pump. Nothing more than that. Okay. Whew. Perfect. First set of 12 down on the row machine. Now, second exercise for. I'm doing this lat machine, and I'm basically sitting the opposite way. It gives me a nice stretch, and I feel it on the upper body. So this is set number 1. We're gonna do 4 sets. I'm not gonna video everything. Ooh, nice. Here we go, guys. A little physique update. So the cycle just started, bulking just started, clean bulk, and this is what we're working with. 190 pounds this morning. Sorry, 189.2 this morning. Like that. Not too fat, not too ripped, but too small. So time to get huge now. All right, good to go. Let's start. Okay, this is set number 3 out of 4. Same weight, same reps. It's just getting a bit heavier every time. Good, one more. Last exercise, 3 sets of traps. Yes, why not? Traps is a muscle, let's do it too. So here we go. Okay.